yet. So we are live, and we've got Teresa and Peter lined up for us. It was supposed to play the theme music, so that so let's cross over to Longmont. Well, the theme music didn't last that long, guys, so anyway, we're live.
Hello.
That didn't work out as well as I'd hoped, so it's nice to have you with us, guys. We are broadcasting live from the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile here just outside Inverness in the Highlands of Scotland. And over there in the Rocky Mountains, not far from the Rockies, you guys, I know that because we've driven to there from your house, is Peter and Teresa. It's Teresa Storch Band. Album is released yesterday, so congratulations, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's a real credit to you, it really is. Yeah, I want to talk about the process. I want to talk about the musicians that are involved in it as well, and just where it might go, and who's playing it already, and what the launch night was like. I'm interested in all of that, of course. We'll talk about the Longmont scene, Boulder and Denver as well, because it's fabulous over there. It really is. You're in a position where you're supported in your music now by a really class fraternity. We'll do all that. We've got an audience with us, so thank you for joining us, guys. Always like to ask the artists to introduce themselves to the audience by way of a song. And what are you thinking? It's something from the album, Teresa, is it?
We're gonna play "Would I Burn," which is on our new album, "Open Your Heart."
Excellent.
I'm excited to be here. All right.
It's lovely to have you with us, guys. Teresa Storch and Peter Lacis, and I'm trying to get rid of me and put you into the big screen, and it ain't doing it, so we'll try that. Oh God, technology. Right,
It's a 50-50.
it's 50-50, but I'm going to fix this because I can, and
Oh, you can do a lot of things.
There we go.
thanks for staying with us in that one, guys. This is, and yeah, reintroduce the song for us.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. This is "Would I Burn"
Would I Burn.
by Teresa
From the
Storch
album
Band.
Open Your Heart, and we'll play a track from the album as well a bit later on. Looking forward to this, guys.
Cool. One,
Always a joy.
1, 2, 3. Spark or fear of fire could make me denounce them. Could I stand like Dr. King, vision of my dream? No burning cross, threat of death would take it from me. Would I burn for? Could I draw the racist wrath? Could I stand for anything when I feel bullets whizzing past? Would I burn? Could I sit at Gandhi's feet, sit while surrounded by police, and be the change I want to see, simply emanating peace? Could I have Mandela's hearts, forgive my captors for their part, call them my equals, while from their prison I am released? Would I burn for? Could I die for my beliefs? Could I be a burning light to point us towards our homes? Would I give my love? spark or fear of fire would make me denounce them.
Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Lovely to hear your voice again. Lovely to hear you playing as well, Peter. We've had some nice nights in your company over the
Right
years.
on.
And well, it's not the same, but it feels good to be in your company again as well. So we're looking forward to the album hitting. It's gone media this side and over your side this week as well, and it is available across all social media platforms. And it's a stunning piece of work, guys.
Thank you very much.
So you've gone and rocked out, and I say, you've gone electric. Judas.
You've gone electric, that's for sure.
It was always on the cards, let's face it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about the band.
Oh gosh. So the on the record we have Mr. Chad Mathis on bass, who's been playing with us for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
He's a dear friend of ours. And then the drummer on the record is a lovely friend of ours named Travis Moberg. And then if you want all the others, so our producer is Tony Dickinson. He's a killer bass player, but he also produces and arranges. And he tours with the big arena rock show, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's like the Christmas arena rock show. Anyway, we asked him to be our producer, and so he added a lot of special magic with some keyboards and some of his guitars and things like that he created. And then, but on top of that, we had a couple horn players. Chris Ruiz on all the saxophones.
Yeah.
And then a friend named Jordan Scummel on trumpet, and then had a few different keyboard players. There's a lovely guy named Robbie Benson. I guess he's in the San Francisco area that Tony, our producer, knew and had him play on one track.
Okay.
And then, there's some,
And then our current drummer, Christopher Wright, who is also a recording engineer, producer in his own right as well. Well, no pun intended. But he's our current band drummer, and he played on the track "It's Not Okay." Yeah. That was the last track we recorded for the record.
Yeah, he helped us do a bunch of the recording too. He was one of our studio engineers. So,
yeah, so it's beautifully put together. And was it recorded locally? Longmont or Boulder?
For the most part, all here. Yeah, I mean, just a few people who were from other towns. They sort of sent in their tracks. So but mostly here.
But the basics were done, local to us here.
Yeah. Did you house studio, or did you take on a recording studio for the?
So all of the above. The basics were recorded. So we did the drums, bass, and main rhythms and scratch vocals and such at a local studio with the bands all live, to feed off that energy and doing those sorts of things. And then so we had the basics, as so many people do, and then we were able to do a combination of Teresa working at another local studio for vocal overdubs and really just refining every single line of every single lyric, and then I saved on the budget by recording guitars at home. So she got the studio budget. I stayed home and did my thing.
Yeah. Well, it's got a marvelous live feel about the whole thing, and I do suggest to folks that they get themselves over to one of those streaming platforms that everybody loves to hate so much at the moment, and have a listen. But please, what's the best place to buy the album from once they decide that they've got to own this thing? And there's going to be so many people that do want to do that.
We've been selling it through Bandcamp now. If you know, do you know
that?
It's like bandcamp.com, and just search for Teresa Storch Band, or I forget. Just look for Teresa Storch, I think. And you can get the download. You can get they'll send you the CD. We need to get the rest of our merch up there, some T-shirts and stuff and such.
And we have vinyl coming. This was actually the mock-up of the vinyl we had for our album release show, because we had it going and then we received test pressings and they did not sound right. So we had to kind of start that process over again. So there will be vinyl as well.
Yeah, excellent. Let's play something from the album now. So we're going to go with "Open Your Heart." from the album, which happens to be called Open Your Heart. So there you go. That's a promotional way of doing things, if ever there was. And tell me if it's too loud, your end. You're still going to be live at that end. I'm going to play it through the sound system here and the microphone rather than play an MP3. So let us know if it's too loud. But we did a little sound check, so it should be fine. This is Teresa Storch, the Teresa Storch Band. Now, Open Your Heart.
Everything's a mess, and who knows what could happen next. I will be here, I will be free, you cannot touch me. There's people out there stoking the flames. I won't play a part, I won't play their game, but I'm my money, I'll write down my name. It's been said a million times, a million ways for thousands of years. From the Bible to the Torah, the Quran, they've made it clear. The way to truth will never prey upon your fear. Open your heart so you can hear. This is craziness, also a catalyst. It takes a crisis, no options left to make people see. We walk through a fire, it tempers like steel, and making us stronger, willing to live by our beliefs. Well, it's been said a million times, a million ways for thousands of years. From the Bible to the Torah, the Quran, they've made it clear. The way to truth will never prey upon your fear. Open your heart so you can hear. There is a Bible that history makes. Progress is made, wealth is obtained, but things always change. Whole countries fall from sheer economic weight, leaving behind a world to learn from our mistakes. Well, it's been said a million times, a million ways for thousands of years. From the Bible to the Torah, the Quran, they've made it clear. It's been said a million times, a million ways. Just look in your mirror, from your mother, your brother, your lover made it clear. The way to truth would never prey upon your fear. Open your heart so you can hear.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Bad DJ crack though. You should never talk over the end of an album, particularly an album track. But that was fabulous, guys. I'll turn that down, and we're going to have another live track. But thanks for joining us, guys. Ruth Purvis Smith has just bounced in, our friend in Calgary, and said such a funky groove, and I agree with that. It's beautiful. You got to see Ruth just recently as well, didn't you?
We did. We saw her. She came through here to Colorado on her way to the Folk Alliance National Conference. We got to spend some good quality time with Ruth. It was awesome.
Yeah,
She became like our transportation savior.
She did, yeah.
It was awesome.
She drove us all around Kansas City. And, so great.
Yeah, and you were showcasing. Did you have an official showcase this year?
Not this year. No, we ran a private showcase room. So
that's what you did, and that's ambitious in itself, eh?
It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun.
Well, there's the showcase floor, and then there's choosing to live in your showcase room on the showcase floor. That was the ambitious part.
The coolest part though was getting to so if you know Dan Navarro of Lowen and Navarro, and we have the song "We Belong" that we recorded their song on our new album here, and he has a really nice showcase room he runs called Cantina Navarro, and it has a whole sound system and a full band and everything, and we got to play "We Belong" with Dan Navarro singing with us. It was a pinch me moment.
We got to teach him our version.
Is there videos of it anywhere, I wonder?
Actually, there is a video and audio performance that we still need to get but yes, it was all documented, so we need to get that.
Can I put dabs in that for IMTV? I would love to do that. Dan's a lovely fella as well, so I'll get in touch with him and see what he's saying too. Excellent, that's really cool. So for those that don't know what Folk Alliance is, and there will be some at this side of things, it's basically 2 words. It's nuts. It's absolute 3 words. Absolutely nuts. It happens in Kansas City, which is it's a canny drive from you, but it's in striking distance with the American roads the way that they are, and it happens on 4, maybe 5 floors in a huge hotel in Kansas City, and there's 2,000 musicians and delegates there. And sleep's not an option, basically.
There's very little sleep.
Well, all the action happens between like 10:30 and 4 in the morning. So.
That's right.
And that's where we met, Rob. It's how
I know.
we met.
I would
Lovely.
yes, and that was Providence in the extreme, if I seem to remember, because there was an ice storm blowing in that year, and we had lost one of the artists. And you had a guitar.
Yeah, I was listening to another artist playing, and I brought my guitar, just to go check her out. I was on my way somewhere else, and
she was on just before you as well. So
I got to jump in and play some songs.
Yeah.
That was amazing. So.
I know, and
Now look at this.
that is the thing about Folk Alliance. You make friends forever there. Yeah, and it will help. At some point down the road, you'll be that work that you did for the album and for yourselves then will pay benefits throughout the years. Hopefully, you get a nice house concert tour or a festival gig out of it, and then that makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it?
We're just going stadiums.
Straight to stadiums.
Straight to stadiums.
Yeah. Is it Little Rock? It's right by you.
Red Rocks.
Red Rock.
Red
Just book it. Just book it.
I know,
Dan.
right?
Yeah.
Just book it.
Just book it. Well, Ruth wanted to just point out next year it is the Folk Alliance will be in Canada. I think it's going to be in
I didn't know that.
Montreal. So, that might be.
Well, I'm coming to that.
It's going to be cool.
I'm coming to that because Canada let me in. But we'll gloss over
We gotta
that.
go just so we can see you in person.
And Joe's from Montreal as well. All her folks are from there. So there you go. That's a party. Ruth, we're going to make that happen, Folk Alliance next year. And the Alberta room, which is stunning and great as well, there'll be more prominence for the Canadian artists as well. So that's really good news. Really good news.
We saw some great Canadian artists last night. The Pears. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
I'm not.
They're from London, Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
They're a trio of women.
Two of which are twins.
Two of which are twins, and the other one is a twin. But
not their twin.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It is.
So they call themselves the Pears.
I think
their harmonies were excellent. They're so right on. Oof.
We had a few experiences at Folk Alliance where you would see identical twins play, and like their harmonies are incredible. So
I can imagine. Yeah,
yes.
I can't. I mean, there's nothing like sibling singers, anyway. But if they were actually twins and singing together, I'm going to check them out. Remind me of the name.
The Pairs, Pairs.
The Pairs.
Yeah.
As in pairs, yeah.
As in pairs of people, yeah.
Yeah.
Twins.
Which is funny because when I showed up to the show, I thought it was the fruit, not the couple of people.
That's what I had in my mind, but that's going to stick in people's minds. Yeah, it's beautiful. So
those of us who are food forward.
So I'll find them. I'll play them on Monday. The Monday Night Medicine show will be going out at the usual time on Mary Kathleen Burke Independent Radio, MKB Independent Radio. We thank her for that. You were featured artist last week, and thanks for your selections. And we'll feature this session as well on the show. So my opportunity to thank everybody on MKB Independent Radio as well. So a song. Oh yeah, while I'm thanking people, thanks everybody for their donations. And while Ruth is there, and she's on your screen just now, all donations this for the rest of the month that come in for the Moose are going to go directly to Ruth for her crowdfunding campaign. Amazing job Ruth has done. You know this story, but she's during COVID, she got her album together, got all the musicians that she wanted to, because let's face it, all the musicians in the world didn't have anything were available, so she managed to use that to get the finest musicians in the Alberta scene to get together to record her album. And get this, she funded it by picking up soda bottles and getting the deposits back on bottles, and all her friends pitched in and did the same as well. So she had that 3 years to get enough together. All the musicians got paid. It's up to the mastering time, but now to push it over and to get it out by August, by the time I get out there, I'm hoping that'll be the case, and then we can push the whole thing onto media and radio and everybody else as well. But she's got a crowdfunding situation going on, so all the donations that come in for the medicine show this month will be going directly to Ruth to help her get her album out. And she's doing all.
Yeah, we heard a preview when she was here visiting with us. We spent a night listening to each other's latest music. It was so fun, and it was, oh my God, that record sounds amazing. So
yeah,
Ruth, rightfully, I mean, to feel proud of that record is an understatement, and it's fantastic. And I cannot wait for the real thing to finally have it. I mean, I like physical things, but I can get it digitally, but I just want to have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the way it should be as well, because every time somebody buys one of those records, a little bit of Spotify dies. I believe
Outstanding. Outstanding.
Maybe only just a little bit. And it will take a bit of Simon Cowell with it as well, if I can.
Oh, what a shame.
Terrible business. So thank you. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for everybody for tuning in to the show this today. It's been always a delight to see you. Always lovely to hear your music and your voice as well, Teresa. And thanks. Have a look. Talk about physical things.
Look at that. It made it over the pond.
I know. All the way.
Isn't that a wonderful thing? So looking forward to the responses and the reviews and everything as well.
I've gotten a few really nice reviews.
They're starting to come in. It's great.
Yeah. Americana,
really?
Actually, Americana UK is going to put one out. I'm not sure if it's out yet. So look for that.
So
over there.
Is that Paul?
I don't know who's
Anyway,
done it.
we can talk about that.
Yeah.
But it has started charting on the Americana charts too, so that's pretty exciting.
In Europe, well, it's going to be up on my list as well. I'll do that because we've got 3 days. I'll do that right now. So well done, congratulations, guys.
It's so good to talk to you.
Yeah. You got a song for us, huh?
Absolutely.
We do.
So
Right, so what I'll do,
Yeah.
I'll duck out of this, I'll put you over there, like that, and then
Okay.
I can...
And then you'll duck
I
out.
can back out easier.
I see.
What's the song you've got for us?
Well, I was thinking we should do this was the first single we released I think we released it in November. It was a COVID song I wrote when things just were sucking. So.
It was the last song written for the record.
The last song written for the record.
So sometimes, that's the hit,
And
right?
the first,
so
and the first single.
it's the first single.
So it's called Things Will Get Better.
I'm with you on that one, guys. I like that. And I always love the positivity in your songs, and they're basically healing songs, aren't they?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Try to create something to help the world, however small or large we can do it. So.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
When I was 12, I tried to play the saxophone. I thought I'd never stop speaking. No, no. Then I got inspired to learn all the skills I own. Now music is the best thing I've ever known. Things will get better. All that it takes to believe it is the first step to see it. All the way, things will get better. More than you bet, things will get better. Better again. When you were born, you were right too soon. I saw a tiny baby, but I was a fool. Inside my heart and your mind was a full-grown you. I knew the big, strong man would grow too. 'Cause things will get better. All that it takes is believe it is the first step to see it. Oh, things will get better. Oh, that you bet. Things will get better. Better again. Better again. My clear vision comes from you with love. Out of my heart can come everything I dreamed of. If I use my mind, I find how much I can rise and now I'm coming out of the darkest years, yet full of sickness and sadness and violence. Looking back through time to see how far we progressed. Humankind can't overcome the worst of itself. Things will get better. All that it takes is believe it's the best thing to see. All the way, things will get better. All that it takes is believe it's the best thing to see. All the way, things will get better. All that you bet, things will get better. Better again. Things will get better.
Believing is the first step. Things will get better. Believing is the first step. Things will get better. Believing is the first step. Things will get better. Believing is the first step. Things will get better. Believing is the first step. Things will get better. Believing is the first step. Things will get better. Believing is the first step. Things will get better. Believing is the first step.
So good. So good. Peter, Teresa Storch Band, good luck with everything. Good luck with the album. It's been a delight having you on. And we'll be keeping tabs on things. We'll get back to you. Send us a video and we'll feature that on IMTV. This will be broadcast again on Monday. Medicine Show, the Tank and Gas Monday Medicine Show as well. And I'll be featuring something from Ruth's album on Monday as
fantastic.
Well. So she's got a lovely video of pictures. And you know what? It's about Star Wars and Star Trek, and May the 4th is coming. So for Ruth, for you, May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you too.
Love you guys. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for being with us. And just go straight away and have a listen to the whole album if you possibly can. Find the time, do it now, and drop the guys a line.
Spotify and Apple Music.
It's available everywhere. Stream it, share it. If you like it, share it, buy it, whatever you want. Thank you.
By the time, just before we go, live gigs, have you got anything coming up?
We have
for those that might be local.
In our area, we're playing actually next Sunday in our little town of Longmont at a place called Bricks Retail, but we have some nice little festival on June 22nd called the Highlands Street Fair, of all things the Highlands.
Oh, for goodness sake. Why am I not
Highlands
there?
Denver, though, not the Highlands Scotland, but the Highlands in Denver.
Just as spectacular. I mean, it's fabulous country around there. So I look forward to getting back. Guys, we'll see you in Montreal, if not before. If you and Belladrum next year, we should start talking about that, eh?
That would be amazing. Yeah, I'm going to start thinking about getting back to Scotland.
Well, we need to get this record finished, and now we could finally do stuff.
Well, that's right. That's right. And we've got a fabulous house band, and I can hear the brass coming out on that as well. So yes, I look forward to that.
Cool.
Yeah,
we're in.
All right. We'll see you very soon. Thanks again for joining us. Thanks. Well, you know what? There's people here, so I'm going to play something else from the album.
Right on.
And I'm just trying to find it now. There's me being and gone and lost it again. There you are. Open your heart, and we'll play. You just did things will get better. Feel so good. That fits the bill. And I'll mute you guys out of it. And thanks again for listening. Thanks for staying with us. This is from Open Your Heart, Teresa Storch Band in Longmont, Colorado. Joining me today on the Medicine Show, IMTV Medicine Show. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks, Rob.
If I can get you to... there you are. Thanks, guys.
I spent years trying to figure it out. If you love me without a doubt, tell me everything was fine. With something lurks behind your eyes. When she called you